I sell life insurance for a living. People don't like to talk to us because we talk about insurance. Now I got 18 minutes fresh time to talk with you guys. I'm not going to talk about insurance today. But throughout my 13 years working, I have a very strange habit. I like to observe people. I observe my clients. I look at people. I even attend courses to understand how their micro-expression actually reveal what they are feeling at that particular time. So I can see you and then I can know whether you are happy or sad or angry. So, many years back, I already observed one thing, that our world actually revolves around money. Do you agree? Money makes the world go round. And without money, it's kind of sad, right? Now, if you are a poor person and you tell people, oh, you know what, I think honesty is important. And people will condemn you and say, yeah, right, but with your kind of thinking, how far you can go, you still remain poor. And then you say that, oh, health is important. I say, yeah, but if you have money, you can buy health. And then they say, no, family time is important. I have to be with my family and then, spend good quality time with them. And then they'll say, you're wasting your time at home. And then you're not contributing to the family. If suddenly the family needs money, you're broke. But on the contrary, if you are rich, like Jack Ma, Mark Zuckerberg, or even trading also, whatever you say, people will start thinking, maybe it's right. Like even Jack Ma, they can say something like, oh, men should contribute a lot to the companies and women should stay home and take care of kids. Then like, he's still people, I think he's right, he's so rich, whatever he says, we should listen. And also I observed one thing. You know about NGO organization that help the society, or even rich people who do charity. They raise funds and then they help the poor and orphanage, that sort. It's very good, right, charity? You think carefully again, is that really charity or investment? Most do investment rather than charity. Let me prove to you. We have an orphanage home which is needing money. So these rich people, they gather all the funds. Okay, let's give money to this poor orphanage home. And then in front there's 10 medias. And they invite Tan Sri, Datos and everything to gather a witness, giving the check. That investment helps boost the company to the highest level at that juncture. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but is that really charity or is it more to investment? Or what about just a simple guy who wanted to give money or give food to the homeless guy, and the instant value that's so important because the moment that I give, I gain 5,000 likes and share. So is that more for your own personal fund, or rather you're actually pure giving? So let me bring you to a very far extent where if the money is solely run on money and people ignore about human values, what would that world be? You want to see? About 50, 60 years ago, in a small country in North Africa, Sierra Leone, where it's rich of diamonds. So the locals there mine the diamonds. But because of it is being ruled by mafia, literally, able men are being forced to become laborers. Children are being trained to become army. They even kill their family members. And women, without saying, they become sex slaves. At what expense? And this product is being refined, beautified, put in the jeweler's shop. And the rich people go there and buy, ignoring where actually the diamond is. They don't even care. They just care that it looks nice on me, that I can show off to my friend. Or, even up to now, they say that it's clear. You will know one origin of one coffee bean, where it comes from, the origin. But you can never be 100% clear whether the diamond that you're going to buy next, is it clear from all these places? Or is it coming from all this? What about last year? It was reported that tens of thousands of people's lives are at stake. They died, literally, all because of companies selling fake drugs. Huge money. Even last year, there's a doctor by the name of Dr. Thart in US. He was convicted of giving chemotherapy to non-cancer patients. Think about this. What has gone wrong here? Or even this, I think the all-famous Chinese factories that produce fake food at the expense of human life, and you giving them to the children, the babies, to our eldest parents, eating the fake food that could cost their life. All this for what? Money overrule human values. They don't even think about humanity, just because they want to chase more money. Okay, those are far-reaching. Let's talk a little bit about our daily life. What if it happens around us where we practice that? A wife, if they practice money over values, you have a gold digger at home. Agree? A businessman who practices that, you get another multi-level business or a scam at large. Agree? A police officer that practices that, you get another corrupted officer. Agree? And a prime minister who practices that, you get whoever is in your mind, I'm not saying it, but you get a tyranny who only cares about his own pocket at the expense of the citizens' money. That is the extreme where money put at the highest level and human value demoralized. Sad, right? It's disgusting when we think about it. Would you agree? Now, if we can flip the coin around and change it, if the world can revolve around human values are much more higher than money. Money becomes a secondary or third medium which is important. And we talk about three major values. We talk about kindness and generosity. And we talk about compassion. Can that be done? This is one of the things that it's always in my mind when I see this picture. And a very enlightened wisdom some master told me before, when you give, you forget self. Because the moment that you start thinking what's in it for you, is no longer the purest form of investment, charity. So how the master defined to me is very interesting. Think it as if that the money or the materials that you are about to donate, not yours. It is just merely passing around things that under your care temporarily. So view it as there's no donor, there's no recipient, just passing around things. Then you won't have any expectation of anything in return. Just like someone sitting next to you, okay, pass me the pepper. He pass you the pepper. Do you think you expect something in return? No. A mere thank you will do. Right? That is the purest form of charity. Now, and we look at great figures like this, and people look at them and say, oh, Mother Teresa, oh, Gandhi, oh, Dalai Lama. These people uphold highest level of human value. And I would say most of them don't choose wealth direction. In fact, some of them endure a lot of sufferings in life, just to prove that we, as human beings, still have values. But how How many of you want to go to that path, to the extreme, where you really forgo that? You still want your nice pizza, you still want a nice home with your family and things like that. And you still want to drive your BMW, and you still want to drive for success in your career. Am I right? So that is too much of an extreme, and the other one was also too much of an extreme. But just think for 1 second. Let's say if this is reality of life, that value is really the highest value. The human value is really the highest thing that we talk about. I introduced to you this app called HVS, Human Value Scanner. Okay? Just imagine it has. So this scanner, you take it out, you can scan the face of the next person, and you will evaluate whether this person is kind, generous, whether he's a filial son, whether he's a good person. Let's say it has something like that. Okay? I don't know, our imagination. Let's see how the everyday life is. So this good son is going to buy grocery for my parents. So I go to the grocery store, pick up my banana, my noodles, drinks, whatever, back. I go to the counter. The counter look at me. They pick up the scanner, scan on my face. Oh, generosity, 85.9%. Oh, filial son is about 97%. Compassion is about 98%. So, conclusion, this human being is 92% grade A human being. Oh, sir, you can take away. No need to pay money. Thank you. Then I'll go away. At the other end, a very rich man buy BMW, go there, very successful, very rich, a lot of money. I want this. This is the latest model, I want that. Give me a checkbook and sign down. Give me the card. And the salesman just pick up the scanner and scan it. These guys don't even look at the father. Filial, 0. He has 0 compassion, it's like 0.1%. Kindness is 1.2. Conclusion, this human being is like 1.2% grade of a human. Don't even call yourself a human. Sorry sir, we are not selling a car to you. I got money, we are not selling. If the world runs like that, don't you think it's an interesting place? Yes? So people will start practicing very high value in themselves rather than just chasing for money. Unfortunately, we can't. The world doesn't run like that. I hope it runs like that. So can we strive for balance where we change for our successful gain in our career, at the same time there is some value in it. Or while you practice your good human value, you can find ways to earn money so that there's a balance. I like the balance now. Now, the truth, sad facts is, it's not so easy. Why? Because our generation has been spoiled by one thing. You know what it is? Instant gratification. Everything you want fast. Right? You order something, you want fast food. The other day I was talking to my friend, they are developing a business and they wanted to call Express. Food you want Express, even photo immediately taking out. You don't have time to wait for it to be printed out. You want it immediately, I can share with my friend, Instagram, Facebook. Everything you want, immediate, instant, fast. But my friend, I'm here to tell you, kindness, it takes years of practicing kindness in you so that you will be surrounded by people who are kind enough to treat you the same. It takes years. And it takes tens of years of generosity, continuing practicing generosity to understand that actually the giver gains more than giving. To truly understand that. And it definitely takes a lifetime of practice in compassion. To truly understand that we as human beings, the core value is just to understand that every one of us suffers the same way, just differently. And we stop judging each other and we give way to them. We stop talking bad about it. This is the core value. It takes a long, long life. It's a slow, grinding process that, oh my God, how come I'm kind to people but people treat me so bad? How come I practice compassion but people surrounding me say you are so stupid? Why are you practicing all these things? Just condemn him. Easy. But no. Throughout these years of working, I got to know a few people. Only a handful of them are truly practicing very high level of human value. And yet they are super rich. And yet you have never heard about their name. They are unsung heroes. I get to know one of them. Names are not said here because to protect them. At the same time, they don't want unnecessary limelight. Spent hundreds of thousands of US dollars building a school in a Nepal village. Nepal remote village where if you need to go in, you need to walk about 7-8 days. Because they understand that the only way that the village can go out from poverty is through education. So they invest that way. And they even people who donated to my masters building temples. And these are no ordinary temples. These temples provide for the needy. They pay food, they give food to those who are hungry. They feed the hunger. And most important, in Nepal, it's almost like India where females are underprivileged still. And in Nepal, they build temples who actually give education to female, to girls. So, but their names are never mentioned. And these are multi-billionaires. These are something that I really think that we should practice that way. And the next time you do charity, you don't just think about investment. You give, and then that's it. You forget. And most of you are quite a lot of students here, I heard, right? So most of you are going to go out soon to work. Or some already working. You have already experienced the power of money. That you can buy whatever you want and you can gain the respect just because you are rich. So my challenge for you, are you going to go all out to the path to develop your human values, ignoring the money? Or you want to find all your way to build your own money kingdom? I would like to share my story, short one. Years ago, when I started working, it was only money, career, fame, and success that I'm aiming for. Because of that, I sell for the sake of earning money. And after certain years, we make mistakes. I make mistakes. And the mistake caused a big trouble for me. I have to demolish everything that I've developed and restart all over again. And this time, with the guidance of my masters, I understand that we need to look into certain values. We need to look into human. So the business was redeveloped, focusing on the benefit of clients instead of us. We go even to the extent that we give advice to the client that they gain, but we lost, we don't gain any business. Surprisingly, up to now, the way that we do it that way, the client always come back to us to give us some sort of business, to take care of us, which I feel, oh, okay. After years of practicing, finally I realized that is the way to do. So, my conclusion to you, in the absence of money, upholding the highest value of human value is not easy task. It's a long, grinding process. But it's definitely made me a better person, more fulfilling, wealthier, and at the end, I look at my life as